Well, what's going on, folks? 6:41 at night, West Coast time. It's still the 13th of January 2024. We were trying to say Roseman, California. Well, it's either the diary or it's going to be something about zombies. Okay, maybe neither one of them. I had been perusing. I always peruse in social media just to see what's going on, and also keep my nose what's going on in media these days. There was a remark made by Bo of the Fifth Column, who had a problem with national news, national corporate media out there. Apparently, he thinks it's all slanted. It's all. I mean, he's coming across as everything is coming up as fake news, and therefore, the only news coming out of him would be it. That's the problem. I have a problem with independents out there. I depend upon corporate, and I know that sometimes they are slanted when it comes down for politics or other topics that they don't talk about. Something came up where I had to challenge Mr. Justin King, aka Bo of the Fifth, concerning about Yemen. I had to dig a little further research on this one. He said Clinton was involved in the damn thing. Well, if he was, none of the media sources, even the independents, weren't picking up on it or posting it. And not even, if I can say it, Al Jazeera. And yes, I do read on it, from time to time, see what's going on. It's probably considered sacrilegious or un-American, but sometimes they are reporting on things that, yes, U.S. media will or won't touch. So I need to see the other perspectives. And as I said before in my other videos a long time ago, up to the current, that there's always one viewpoint, there's only one topic, but everyone else has their own viewpoints looking at it. So not one source is ultimate. Now, the more complicated our news reporting agencies have become, and also we're losing on print media left and right on that. The media moguls are trying to consolidate. Smaller guys are struggling for survival. They're trying to get as much news as they can from the corporate media, who lives in a slant, but if they can get a better news angle on something else, they will. And if they can do the local, then they'll do the local in their own viewpoint. Everyone else has a slant on their news. They have their own personalized viewpoint, but they try to get the who, what, where, why, and how out. This is only their interpretation of the damn thing. And if I can get about two or three sources on the same topic, then maybe I got something somewhat balanced. We're talking about national. I know some of them like to do cookie cutter, but if I can get other sources to look at the same damn topic, I can get a better handle on the thing. So it's called research, research, research. I wish some of these independent guys would just focus on that and just instead of just one slant and think that's it and their viewpoint is it. Because they become the same people as they bitch and gripe about. Here's a here's something here that the independents had also threw out there. Some of them have been tracking on other news sources that we don't even hear on the corporate side. How would you like to have your child 24/7 monitored? You're probably freaking out saying, "Yay, let's do that." Really? I mean, hell, they're doing that to their own selves with their own camera phones. Then have the internet people out there track them as well. People who might bring harm to them. How about putting cameras in your classrooms? I understand that for protection. But protecting how? Making it accessible to parents, I can understand by giving them passcodes and stuff. But if you make it open because of certain bills that lawmakers want to make, They're making it more accessible for other people, crazy people, people you don't want, people you really don't want to monitor, to track, to stalk. But you guys are thinking about it anyway, so what the hell am I doing? I can only respond to some of these things. It's only 1984 being out again, so you guys don't want to read, guys don't want to understand history or even literature or anything else related to that matter. But hell, you guys want to be what do you want to be? So you want to make sure that your kids aren't going to get taught the wokeism way. Okay, then how about having your kid being targeted by some lunatic out there who wants to do some dastardly nasterlies on your kid, or actually found out how to get into your school and use it for target practice. Keep that one in mind. It's one thing that we have cameras in different areas of our life. We do the Karen aspect all the time. We throw our bitching and griping. We can point the camera at someone else and say, see, and have a conniption fit at the same time. But law enforcement, you don't understand. I'm doing this to protect people. Don't make me do this. I'm doing this. And start having another conniption fit. Hello, Karen. Male, female, it doesn't matter who the hell you are. Hello, Karen. But you go into a school, K through 12, or how about preschool, and you have cameras keeping track of your kids, and you think you're going to be doing this for wokeism. Oh, I'm sorry. Who's this stranger coming into the room? Mr. Sun, what are you doing here? And then you hear the commotion. Then you hear the commotion, whatever the hell the commotion is. And then you see the action. Now, will the cops be monitoring? Let me give you something here. Back in the 80s, yeah, we did have the camera technology, even 30 or 40 years earlier than that. But when they started putting out cameras in different areas, they didn't put them in classrooms during those days. But we would have a few cameras here and there for protection of the schools, make sure that they don't get broken into. And if they did, we had security. We also had security on site watching. I was with the LA Unified School District at the time, not employed, but a student. And there have been a few cameras. We just didn't see them. But we also didn't have them in elementary schools. I noticed that much. We had them in junior high. We also had them in senior high. We also had security walking around. We had undercovers walking around. You ever remember watching that show, 21 Jump Street? It may have been far-fetched, but they weren't far from the truth. A guy could look like he's about 15, 16, 17-year-old, and he's already about a 20-something-year-old cop. It's been on the maybe about a year or less, but because he's a baby face, and he looks like he's a kid, it blends in, or she. So yeah, keep those things in mind. These days, we got cameras all over the damn place, but we still have the undercovers out there. But putting them into a classroom just to make sure if the teacher was doing it right, that's what some of the parents are worried about. If the teachers are saying things the right way, but if they're not doing it the right way, would those cameras have a two-way function of telling and yelling at the teacher? You can't teach that to them. Believe it or not, there are certain states out there, the red states, are filing bills like that. I'm not quite sure if they got them passed or not in the legislature, but if they did, then your kid is going to be constantly monitored. And you thought the kids are going to have a conniption fit at this point over here, or an issue with their parents at this point? You go to school to get away from their parents, but you also go to school to learn things because that's what the thing is all about. Educate the mind while it's young and growing. Kids have to learn and experience life as it is, even in school. And yes, there are adults hanging around. But now you want to have more forceful control over the teachers of what they do. You know, if they really wanted to make it more apparent, they could have the parents in the classrooms constantly. I'm just saying. It's one thing having the cameras over there, but having cameras hooked up internet, and then people on the internet can watch the schools, can watch the classrooms. Hold on a second. She had to go out anyway. Okay, so let's just say I'm a nasty, and I'm turning on a social media channel. Let's just say your particular school, whatever grade, probably the younger version. Let's see. Do we drool over this, or we drool over that, or do we drool over that? Let's see, this particular school name in this particular town. Oh boy. Let's see, what do we got? What? No passcodes? And they're on the internet? Ooh, we get to see what's going on. Hey, they put it on YouTube. Let's see, they put it on live. Let's see what we got. Oh, it's but this particular grade. Well, let's see what we got. Yeah, me being an dastardly dastardly here, I'm doing an dastardly dastardly. And now, let's see. They're talking about this. They're talking about, ooh, I know that topic there. That topic was boring as hell. Nah, come on, camera angle, point the other way. Comical, aren't they? Are you feeling dastardly, dastardly? I see something. Okay, shall we cut it off right there? Okay. So, yeah, it's an over exaggeration. But if I'm going to be a student in there, I'm going to be feeling very self conscious because I've got a camera right above me over here. Let's just say I'm a typical teenager. I'm a handsome lad. I know I'm an ugly fort right now, but use your imagination. I was a lot younger and handsomer during those days. And yeah, I did have goofy glasses on too. So me being a goof during those days, I'd have a camera over my head. I got to make sure that I'm not showing anything to the camera. But then again, there's someone, and there's another person over there who might be of interest. And Mr. Dastardly is on the other side of the camera going, needless to the fact, if the instructor at the far end is doing something on the blackboard and explaining something that could be considered as wokeism. We're going to be doing a history course. Of course, some of the people are like, whatever the hell they're doing. And the instructor is at the blackboard writing the stuff down. And it's wokeism. Of course, we're going to be watching this on the internet. Now, on either side, besides the naturally disasterly, there's also a parent over there. Wait a second. What did the instructor just say? Come on! I need more volume in this. Damn computer equipment they gave me from their school. I can't even keep track of my own kid. What are they saying? We actually had a civil war and this side lost? Man, is that sacrilegious or what? Again, freaking lunatic. What the hell is this? A mixed class here? Who the hell are these kids? It got different color schemes. They got a representative of what in there? Holy shit. Structure, what the hell are you doing? Get these kids out of there. Keep my kid in there and educated. He can't hear me. Why can't he hear me? How come there's no control on the computer? I can do this shit. Damn it, you're teaching my kids the wrong things over here. What the hell he just said? All right, that's it. I'm taking it out of my kids' time. I'm going over to the school and I'm going to take it out of their eyes. You can't teach that crap. People are equal. What the hell is this shit? This is not the shit I learned from in school. Now, wait a sec. I got out of school a long time ago, didn't I? Yeah, I dropped out. Oh, they can't teach this crap to my kid anyway. What kind of book are they using? Social studies? What the hell is that? Oh my goodness. What the hell are these people doing now in my classroom? That's it. I got enough for this. I'm going over to that classroom right now. I'm going to get up here and this. I'm going to. You excuse me 1 second. Give me a second here, will you? I'm going to call people up left and right. That's what I'm going to do. Give me a second here. Give me a second. Why the hell are you looking at on the camera? You're looking at me now? What is it? What's these strange people over there? Give me a second. Got social media over here. Okay. Yeah, got a chat group. Hey, group, you know what I'm looking at right now? I'm looking at my kid's school over here in this classroom of social studies, I think. And they're talking about this and they're talking about that. We need to do something right about now on this thing, alright? Alright, that's what we're going to do. I'm posting this thing on my media here. I'll let everybody else know about the damn shit. I think I'll call a few people. Yes? Hey! They're at it again. What? I just signed on the tube already. They got a late fee to my school again. Well, what are they saying now? They're saying the woke crap again. And it's mixed over there. Mixed? Yeah, and then psychopathic Siri just. What are we gonna do about these people? What do you want me to do about it? I'm indisposed. Get out the damn pod, get your ass wiped off, get over here. We're gonna go over to school right now and get him some what too. Oh? So what happens when I start bothering my neighbor next door who's going through the same damn shit already. That's it, I'm getting sick and tired of this. Water. Okay, over exaggerations. But you'll get a point. We go for the over exaggerations because we're trying to make our point clear in one particular aspect our outrage, our fear, our frustrations, our ignorance, and God knows what else we got going on inside our heads. And we're going to make sure that we're going to be the biggest pain in the ass ever. It doesn't matter if Dastardly comes over there and starts marking on a target and starts hitting on the damn target. No. We got to have the parents come into the class right now and start raising holy hell. Ah, here he comes now. Mr. Aggravated Parent, and I'm the teacher right now. What do you want, Mr. Such and Such? Well, wait. Hold on. Time out. Now, before I get security to calm down, you're like, you're really going to have to do this again. This is like the third time this week. And this is only the third day of the first week. Well, we showed you the damn book. What more do you want? You talked to the principal. We're not changing the damn thing. You went to the school board. It's still not changing the damn thing. What do you want? And what? I'm pulling my kid out of class and you'll never see him again. Oh, I highly doubt that because we've already got that threat already on record, and we're still keeping the kid because we're keeping the kid. You can't do that to me. And another thing, you are not the legal representative for the kid. What do you think? I'm his grandpa here. I got everything to say. The mother and father said otherwise. What the hell do they know? They don't know anything. I'm taking my kid out. No, the kid's already on the bus going home. What do you mean? Half day. What? I'm going to the principal over here. I'm going to give him hell. Oh, good. Then security can escort you out afterwards. I wouldn't be surprised if there are maniac parents like that. Or uh, guardians, for that matter. I wouldn't be surprised if people are raising up that kind of blood pressure, having an aneurysm, just because they saw some inappropriate material on a camera watching the entire school. Actually, entire class. Could be other cameras watching the entire school, too, if put onto the internet. How many of these guys are going to have heart attacks over this damn stuff? I wonder. Gets even better. If they start adding bills or little amendments to their or attachments to their bills concerning about parents being permanently attached to the classes. Rotation. Try that one. Okay. You've got a star kid who's gaining all the good grades. But now the parents coming in. And they don't like some of the stuff that the kid's learning. Try this one. You're teaching one of my worst topics in the world, math, but of course they'd be teaching English or history or science. Something of that nature would probably piss the living crap out of them. Okay, we'll pick on science. Pick on evolution. Okay, let's just say the science, the instructor will put it down maybe to an elementary or junior high level. Something easier instead of a senior high. Okay, so we have junior high or middle school as they call it these days. Seventh grade, we just got in first semester. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Welcome, class, to Science 101. I am Mr. Such and Such, your science teacher. And today, if you looked at your syllabus that I just handed out to you, you'll be discovering what we're going to be learning about. Wait a second. Who's that in the back? Uh, okay, our new parent observer. Yes. Yeah, our school principal told us about the program here. I'm not exactly comfortable about it, but I also have to get used to the idea that the particular state that we're living in has posted a camera monitoring us. Now we know we have Zoom, and we can do Zoom like crazy. We have private, but they wanted the internet. I was perfectly happy with Zoom because I can actually work with the thing. Well, we have people that can show you how to do Zoom class, and you can log in and observe that way. And you're not supposed to participate. You're just supposed to learn and observe. I can't be replaced. This is my class. Bam! There goes the door. Apologize, class. Mr. Such and Such. I take it he has strong opinions. Well, maybe we can change those one way or another. Hopefully for the positive. Shall we get started, class? Well, do we take roll call? Okay. Okay. Camera's got that. It's still rolling. Damn. Okay. We're going to discuss the. Oh, here comes the door now. He's back again. Mr. Such and Such. Did you have an interesting talk with the administrator? Uh huh. Well, we're just getting started with our science. You want to take a look at the syllabus? I see. Well, take a look at the syllabus anyway. I know you never took science in your school. I don't know. Well, yeah, I had heard that that particular school district out there, way in that area, didn't even bother to touch science, but they did touch creationism. Well, creationism versus evolution. We'll be having something like that nearly at the mid to later on in the year. Right now, we got to get to the basics of what we had. Sir, I'm not closing this class down for anything. You open up your mouth again one more time like that, spewing out that language. I'm getting security on your ass. It's that simple. Well, pulling out your ward here is not going to help us very much now, is it? You liar! Oh, there goes the door right there. Okay, where were we? Yeah. Chapter 1 in the books and it's in the syllabus. Shall we begin? Meanwhile, outside, I'm gonna take your ass out of here. Papa, we're just getting into it already. I can't like it. You can't like it. It's against the church. It's against everything else we believe in, damn it. Wait a second. What the hell are these people over here? Mr. Such and Such. Yeah, what do you want? I am the school police over here. You can't take your kid out just yet. What do you mean I can't take out my kid? I'm taking out my kid out of the school district. You guys are bastard. You guys are wokeism. You guys. And at this point, the real guardians are coming over here for your kids. I can't. This is my kid. Sir, this is not even your kid. What do you mean? Your kid's still back in the class. Huh? Who the fuck are you? I've been trying to tell you that. But you wouldn't listen to me, you old fart. Ah! I'll get my kid out of there. No, you're not. Yes, I am. You do that, we're arresting you. For what? Obstruction of justice. What? You can't do that to me. You will not do that to me. And the guy spins his head off like he's the exorcist or something like that. Meanwhile, the kid's still in class, still learning, and having fun, and enjoying. And asking questions between creationism and evolution. So at this point, the teacher has to pivot. At this point, he's going to be leapfrogging some of his topics to fit the kids' questions because now this has been raised, and now we might as well nip this in the bud. So we get a debate going on, an understanding of the two topics at this point, but maybe a bit of a little bit of a debate in the class to see how they feel about the topics. Meanwhile, the parents having a conniption fit outside with the school security administration at this point. And the guy still wants to come back in and get his kid. Meanwhile, the parents, who are the real guardians of the kid, are coming out to say, knock it off, Dad. But I wouldn't be surprised if that kind of crap happened in the first place. I would not be surprised if that kind of crap happened. Because it would be the typical parent who didn't give a shit about the kid's education except what the hell they're force feeding them down his throat. I understand education is not exactly the greatest, and public education may be the worst thing in the world for a lot of people. They think charter is better. No, I say public education was a hell of a lot better. Besides, it may be forced rode down their people's throats at that point. but you still had a choice of attending or not. And believe me, there was a lot of people in my time leaving school left and right. They were dropping out. I didn't drop out. I screwed up in a grade, and I had to remake the grade all over again. Instead of graduating at a high school at the 1984, I graduated out in 1885 at the age of 19 years old. Not proud of the damn shit, but I did it. I screwed up. I had to make it over. It's that simple. Now, college was a choice right there that I really wasn't ready for that damn shit yet. Because you had to be in a different mindset for that one. And I think I talked about that one a few times in my other videos regarding the mindset of a college student. Maybe I should talk about that one again. So, we'll get past the irate parent and we'll get into the sedate student.